What's up, everybody? It's IsaacX24 here, and today I got another video for you guys. Now, I know I said that I was gonna post a video in a couple weeks.
I'll be posting here in a couple weeks.
But I can't wait. I can't do it that long, guys. I gotta post a video like right now. But I'm actually posting this on a Tuesday. So here's what I got. This is my lighting setup, and let me show you in here real closely. There's a lot of wires going on right here. There's a ton of wires, and you see a bunch of fixtures. I'll get to that in a second, but as you can see, there's a lot of stuff going on this windowsill right here. So I'm gonna start with the bottom fixtures, these right here. I'm gonna go from bottom to top. So this one right here is a mini LED moving head. It's a generic moving head. It's actually a beam fixture, if you can see the LED inside there. It's rgbw. It doesn't have gobos. These are actually the first lights I ever got. I got these for Christmas in 2016. So they've been around pretty long. And also I had to clean the lenses off of them occasionally because all the residue from the fog machine I have, it builds up inside the lens and it gets, hazy, and you can't see the beam, and the beam bleeds out light and the beam becomes a wash fixture. So that's why I clean them. But yeah, it does pan, tilt, colors. This is the front of it. This is the 4/7 segment display. And then if I can get to the back, there's the back. It's got an on-off switch, DMX in and out, and power. Mains in. So I have 4 of these. I originally had 3. I had this one and then these 2 over here. And then I got this one, some more moving heads that I got. What I'm trying to say is I got this one with the other lights I got, which was like a couple of years ago. These have been around in 2016. This one was 2018, so this one's been here. And the reason why I wanted another one of these is because 3 is just odd. 3 is an odd number. I want it to be even, and I didn't know how to control the lights first time I got them, so that's why I have 4. That's why I have 4 of them. And then right here we have the Nanoleaf Aurora's Rhythm light panels. These are very expensive, and my parents gave them to me. I actually got 3 more for Christmas. I got, so I originally had 9, but then I got 12. And these cost about like $200 or something like that. They get pretty cool patterns, and they're also sound reactive too. So while I have these lights and the other lights I can turn these on to sound active, and they'll just go with the sound. This is the lower rig. We got 4 mini beam moving heads, and then a Nanoleaf Aurora with 12 panels on it. They're triangular, if you didn't know that. Anyway, let's go to the upper rig. So I have some lights that aren't hooked up right now, but they'll be hooked up soon. So let's start with the big moving heads right here. These right here, these guys are Betopper LS10s. As you can see, there's the model. You can flip the screen around if you want to, but there's the model. There's Betopper, not a sponsor of this video, but it's basically like the Inno Pocket Spot, the ADJ Inno Pocket Spot, and the Intimidator Spot 110, except these have different gobos inside of them. The Inno Pocket Spot and Intimidator Spot 110, they have the same exact gobos, and this one's a bit different. As you can see, there's the inside. If I can focus the camera with one hand, there's the inside. I don't know if you can see that. This has a 10-watt LED, and I have 2 of these. I forgot to say the bad thing about the beams, but I'll get to that later. So the bad thing about these lights is the gobos are kind of, I don't really like the gobos on these lights. Sure, there's some that's nice. Like there's 2 prism ones in here, but this light doesn't actually have a prism because it's so small and compact. It has like a prism gobo in there. It has like 2 of them. There's like a cone one that has 3 circles around it, and it's like a prism. And then there's one that looks like one you would see in the higher end beam fixtures, like it would be like 6 or 12 facet prisms. And yeah, so there's like ones in here like soccer balls, fireworks, stars. You know, I don't really like that, but these have held up. I like them. They have 7 colors plus white, 7 gobos, and then here's the front. I'm gonna flip the camera around. This is the front of them. I don't know why I just said that in a high voice, but this is the front.
This is the front.
This is the front. It has the same as the beam. It's a 7 segment display. It's got a warning label. And let's go to the back. Oh, right here is a manual focusing ring. I don't know if you knew that, but this is a manual focus ring. So if the lights aren't in focus, you just adjust this and they're in focus. All right, let's go to the back. Now, the back of these lights is basically the same as the beam, except you don't have a power switch, and you've got a fan right here. It's kind of dirty. Ignore that. It's got a heat sink on the back of the head itself. So, pretty cool. I might upgrade these to rotating gobos or replaceable gobos, because that would be pretty nice if I get the dot gobos in here. You know those they look like stars or something. They have dot patterns. This one doesn't have it, which is disappointing. I'm gonna go over to this one. This one is also made by Betopper, and it's not a spot like this one. It's not a spotlight. So these are beams. These are spots, and then this is actually a wash fixture. Don't do that. Don't do what I just did, okay? It's bad for the motor. Anyway, so this is a wash light, and it's RGBW just like the beams. This one is actually like a circular base.
Please subscribe
And
for future content.
I think it has like 7 to 8 watt LEDs inside, and they're all RGBW. And here you have a fan at the back of the head, like the beams. The beams also have a fan in the back of the head. The camera's not focusing, but there's the fan on the beam fixtures. So these have a cooling fan. These have a heat sink, and then these have a fan. So up here is the control panel. So yeah, there's your 7 segment. Sorry, it's hard to pronounce. 7 segment display on these lights. And I don't know why it says control panel though, but anyway, yeah, these lights are great. I just got these recently for my birthday, and they're great, honestly. They give a nice wide wash on the table and on the floor. They're pretty great. I can even point them at the blinds right here, so they give like a wash effect on the blinds. Like if there was like and then point them at the wall, and you have like a red blind type effect. These are supposed to be like these CDs. I was supposed to make them like blinders or something like that, but there's no lights in them, so I just point. Here's what I did. So I pointed the spots at the CDs, and it showed like a bunch of rainbow. It showed a bunch of rainbow colors, which is amazing. And I thought it was so cool because you could see it through the fog. You could see all the different colors through the fog. Anyway, back to the washes. So these are actually LM70S. These are basically the lights you see all the time on Amazon, eBay. These are basically low cost lights. So these are the most popular ones out of the 3. Let me go to the back. So the back is basically the same as the spots and the beams, except there's no fan. The fan is, there's actually a fan at the top right here. Right there. These have the same thing, DMX in and out and power in. And then one thing I don't like about these lights is the blue coloring on these lights. So when I set it to like the blue LED, I kind of see like a white, like a dim white LED in there. I don't know if it's actually the white LED, but I don't think it's not like a true blue LED. It's like bluish white, which is kind of annoying because when you're talking about these lights, you're talking about just solid blue. You can mix the colors too. I don't know if you knew that, by the way. You can mix these colors. But yeah, I don't like that the blue LED has like a tiny bit of white in it. So yeah, so that's kind of bad thing about it. Bad thing about these panels is that they won't stick. That's why I had to put tape on the panels themselves, because they have connectors, but some of the connectors I broke, and I had to get these flexible connectors. I don't know if you can see them, but yeah, they're like flexible, and I bent them. I don't know if it's good for the light. I don't know if it's good for the panels, but I bent them, and if you like jiggle one of the panels, it doesn't work. It goes back to home, like goes back to white, which I don't like. But these are pretty bright. I can use these as blinders too if I want. So yeah. And then let's go up to the highest lights up here. These lights, these are the SlimPar56 lights by Chauvet. I've had these lights a while now. I basically bought them before I got the spots and the washes. The spots I got in 2018, Christmas of 2018. The pars I got Christmas of 2017. So yeah, they have, I guess, 56 LEDs in there. I don't know if that's correct. If they have 56 LEDs, I don't know if that's why they named it the SlimPar56. Because there are like old par cans that are like par 56s. I think they named it after that. But yeah, these are RGB. They're not RGBW. They just have red, green, and blue. They have a decent white, but it's not like a true white on these wash fixtures. But yeah, you can just mix colors on here. You can strobe them. You basically do what you need to do with these lights. So yeah, and I'm gonna hook them up soon, but right now they don't have any connection. They don't have any connection on them. But I'll hook them up soon. I was thinking of making them like blinders, like the Nanoleafs. So like they come on like a little bit. Like when they come on, they just give a wide wash. Because these wash fixtures right here, these moving heads, they move around, and these are static wash fixtures. So yeah, I was thinking of that. I need like a longer IEC cable to bring down to these two power sockets so I can connect them. All right, let's go to the back. I'm gonna have to get up here. On back of the lights, it's the same thing as all the other moving heads. Okay, you got DMX in and out. You got a sensitivity mic for sound active. You can set it to min or max. You can set how sensitive you want the sound to be on this light. Hope I don't drop the camera. You have a 7 segment display, and you have DMX in and out and power in and out. It's nice to see they have a power out on this one, so you can. Well, I've never done it, but you can daisy chain your power to that other SlimPar. I've never done it before, but I might try it when I get some power cables for these lights, and if I get some more DMX cable. So yeah, these are gonna be turned on again soon. But these were here before the the moving head wash fixtures because I got them this year for my birthday. These have been here since 2017, Christmas of 2017. And then these have been here since 2018. These spots. The beams have been since 2016. That's been here since 2019. So, oh, and yeah, the LED strips. These are made by Govee, the most popular RGBW company in the world. Maybe not in the world, but in the US. Because a lot of big YouTubers with these lights. And they're about like $50 for about a small roll of these. And these are RGBIC. So I can use these to flash different colors on the strip. I can have them flash one color or flash all different colors. I've already said that probably. Anyway, camera's out of focus, but yeah, these have been here since last year, since Christmas of last year. I have some older LED strips that aren't RGBIC, they're just RGB. They were here before the Govee strips, and at first I had them on the floor, and then I moved them to the ceiling. About last year, I moved them to the ceiling around Easter of last year. In the fall, I moved them to these blinds, like to these things on the blinds. So yeah, there you go, guys. And now, if you're wondering what I'm controlling all these with, I'll show you. So here is the Chauvet Obey 40 controller. It's pretty worn because I got this back in 2016 with the beams over there. Yeah, I got this with the beams back in 2016. Yeah, so it's been here a while. I also have another controller that's made by ADJ. It's my DMX 2.0. I have that. It's a digital controller that I control with my computer. And it's got scenes. You can make chases and everything like that. I've only done it like one time. It's got your fixtures, faders. It's basically your traditional DMX controller. Let me show you the atmosphere machine or fog machine, whatever you want to call it. So this is actually the button. This is actually the button you press for fog to come out of the machine. If we follow the wire, we go to this thing. This thing is a Chauvet Hurricane 700. Not a sponsor. But this is the Chauvet Hurricane 700. It's a fog machine. It's not a haze machine. Haze machines are pretty expensive. They're like they go for like $100 something. So, and this one's about like $30. This fog machine is about $30. And I have fog fluid over there. But yeah, this is done great. Since I can't get a haze machine, I have a fog machine, and it does great for seeing the beams of light. Now, I'll show you in another video the demo. I'll show you in another video the demo of these lights. I think you've already seen them, but if you haven't, I'll give you a video. I don't know when it's going to be posted, but if I have time on the weekend, I might post a video of the lights doing a demo or something. But for now, Chauvet Hurricane 700. It's sitting on top of these boxes where the spots came in. So yeah. And then I have two power sockets right here that are going into two outlets. So that's basically my lighting setup. I have 8 moving heads, 2 powers, light panels, and an LED strip. All while using a controller and a fog machine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. This is my setup. So I will see you guys in the next video. This has been fun. I'm IsaacX24 signing off. God bless.